welcome back to SaikoNoSutoka. Today we're doing something a little bit different. I'm actually doing a voiceover for a playthrough I've already done, which is super strange, but the only reason I'm doing a voiceover for it is that I already did this in front of a hot mic, and the most I said was, "Oh my god," truthfully. And mostly it was because I had been playing this game for a ton of hours already prior, and I just didn't really have anything to say. But this is a no damage hard mode run from what you saw just before, but I just didn't want it to be all that boring to watch. But I've been using so many tactics from all of my times playing, Yangire mode and extreme Yangire, that I just applied them so naturally in this game that even in the normal mode or hard or whatever, like I got so accustomed to doing this same path where I would, only reset at every time I would get caught within like the first couple seconds, all the way up to this point where I would open up the main switch and actually turn on the power. If I ever got caught up to this point, I would reset no matter what, until I got up to those stairs. Then it was totally free game. That was just from hours and hours of playing the Yangire mode and extreme Yangire mode, because that was just the way that was just the strategy guide I followed for hours, and it works so well that I applied it here just because I wanted to get the no damage achievement, which I'm happy to show here on screen. But I spent a little bit of time on this. I had actually done normal mode just before this, no damage as well, that I figured I would give the hard mode a try. And I did add some skips here and there, so just so that way you're not watching me hide in lockers forever, because that's no fun. There was definitely some times where I got really sweaty, especially because I'd been playing this for so long. Yeah, there she is being a little shit, putting down a freaking trap there in front of the door. And there's definitely a time, and I'll bring it up here, or I'll bring it up when it happens, but there was a time where one of those traps nearly got me, and where if it hadn't been for a pair of freaking shoes, good God, I probably would have lost this run. But there was also some weird glitch that was going on, and I think this was the only time that it ended up happening here. But she went to go turn off the power right here, and that was the only time she ever did that, which was super bizarre. She never did it again, and I have no idea why. And I'd be so curious as to know what caused that to happen. I don't know why she didn't go to turn off the power anymore. So I grabbed this key, and thankfully I didn't get boned by the amount of like keys and crap that were like just out of my damn reach. Like usually I get so unlucky and all the keys are like in the last room I check, or in the last utility room. You could see right there, it's just from so many hours of playing Yangire mode. Usually I'm so used to, Saiko running, of course, after me, that this was such a breath of, fresh air, that I could walk up the stairs and around corners and just like completely lose her. I obviously didn't lose her there because she went down the main stairs, but you can see here, like, as I go around the stairs, I only ran down there just so I can get her to that position, and then I could just walk up the stairs, and she's already lost. Like, she doesn't know where I am, which is so fantastic, and I can start maneuvering, and I don't have to worry about getting freaking boned with a non-stop running Saiko. Oh, I guess I totally forgot I got screwed here. There was one moment where she like got so close to me, and I damn near shit my pants, because I was just like, oh my god, like this is it. There were so many moments like that in this run where I was so close to getting like choked out or stabbed. Or there was one moment where she threw a knife at me, and I'm so surprised I didn't get hit by it. It was just totally instinct to turn around and just step back a foot, because I've had so many of those katanas from the Yangire mode, or axes, like just tossed at me. Like it's just natural for me to turn around when I know I'm being chased, to just, especially down these long hallways, to just, turn around, take a step back, and I'm good. That right there scared the hell out of me for a second because I thought she was right behind me. Because I've definitely had some runs where I've failed it, where she's just like somehow came up behind me and stabbed me, and I had no idea how she got there. But yeah, that laugh absolutely scared the hell out of me. Which I think that means that she's like hiding around a corner or something on one of the floors. I think it is, but so I came back around because I needed to get the power. Oh my gosh. So I came in, and usually these are where I'm like most terrified to like get the power, because sometimes I get cornered like right there. If she had just been any closer, I'd have probably been screwed. Right here, this was definitely a point I was like, oh shit. That scared the hell out of me because she was just so right on my ass. And I blew through so much stamina right there. But I'm so glad that she reverted back to normal, because I literally shit my pants right there. I was like, God damn. And the crazy thing is, even though I was on a hot mic, I still didn't even say anything. I have... pardon me, it's also late as shit, as per usual. It's 1 a.m. as expected. But there's a moment in this recording which you'll hear where I'm just like, the only 3 words I say in this entire run is "oh my god." That's it. And again, it's just because I've been playing this for so long. Like, all the scare factor definitely was gone by this point, but there are still definitely times where I will get jumpy, no doubt. This was one of those moments of just bad luck where I hopped out of the locker and immediately just got boned right here. I was just like, oh, you gotta be kidding me. I was happy that she was in that state, because I thought, if she was in her murdery state, she might have gotten me there. But I was definitely afraid that she was gonna hop on my back and get me. God, pardon the yawns again. 1 a.m., all this stuff really doesn't help out a lot. I think turning around really helps, because it kind of forces her to stop chasing you and kind of like hide around corners because of like the shyness thing or whatever. I don't know if that's a thing, but that's what I'm going off of. Yeah, she was booking it for me at some points. I was just like, holy crap. Oh, this is where I was just like, oh my god. Here, listen. Holy shit. Come on. Oh, just kidding. I said holy shit. Come on. 4 words. Just kidding. That was the only thing I said in this entire run. That was it for the 31 minutes that this run is. I don't know what it is about Saiko's laugh, but I love it. It's freaking crazy and psychotic. It's just great. I spent so much time in this run hiding in lockers. It drove me crazy. I don't know why I'm so yawning. Like, I slept so much. Oh, yeah. Coming to get me, just shaking my head of disappointment, because it's just like, how the hell is she always getting me? Oh, this is where I instinctively turned around, just whoop, got him. Got him. You can't get me. I was so scared here because I thought, oh crap, I'm getting choked to death. And just the limited stamina after so many hours of playing Yandere, the limited stamina, I started getting better about it. Well, she really did chase me for a very long time. But once I saw the "I will be back soon," I was so relieved. I was just like, thank God. Finally. Finally. We can move on. I can't believe I never grabbed those shoes there. Oh god, that scared the hell out of me too. I was just like, holy crap. There were so many times in the hall, or when I was going into a classroom, that I would see her in the hall, and it freaked the hell out of me. I think this is the moment where I started like questioning why the power wasn't turning off. I started like going in and out of the locker, opening stuff, and she just wouldn't turn off the power for whatever reason. I think maybe the knife throw had something to do with it, but she just would not turn off the power from this point on. I don't know if it's a bug or something, but yeah, she just would not turn off the power anymore. So I guess it was kind of an advantage because I never had to go back that way. I also don't think I ever ran into Shinji at any point in this, which is kind of unfortunate. I miss him. I miss that thick boy. I guess. I don't know. I do definitely really enjoy this game a lot. I did hear that there was actually a different game, a SaikoNoSutoka no Shiki game, which, oh, here's where I grabbed the freaking shoes. Those shoes are the reason I even have this game, like, finished, this challenge. Otherwise, I'd have been fudged, and I guess you'll find out here in a second, but yeah, there's apparently another Saiko game, and I think that's where all the Nightmare mode development went to, because from what the trailer looked like versus some of the teaser trailers for Nightmare mode stuff, oh, that was another moment she was in the hall and I was just like, oh shit. But some of the stuff in the teaser trailer for the No Shiki game, it looked like it had all of the new features that were being developed for Nightmare mode for this game in that game. So I wonder if that was the transition they were doing. I don't know if Nightmare is ever going to come to this game. I kind of hope it still does, because it looked really, really awesome from those teaser trailers. I've also heard that No Shiki is a little bit glitchy and kind of strange, but I don't know if I'll play that one, because I don't know if it's a direct, like, I don't know if it's canon or anything. Like, I do want to stick to the canon parts of these games, and I really, really do enjoy the story a lot. And I have no idea where the hell that game would fit in. I did see in the description it was a spin-off, so I have no idea. I was really surprised I didn't have too many problems in this run, because all the prior runs, there was a run before this one where I literally walked out the door and that was it. I just got stabbed immediately. I think at that point I like walked away because I was just like, you gotta be shitting me, like, really, we doing this crap again? But God, so this locker, I don't know if anyone else has had this problem, but man, like, looking at the blue locker, like, slats, and then, like, looking away at, like, the walls or anything, like, oh my God, my eyes start bleeding. It just hurts so bad. Alrighty, let's see. I totally didn't remember what key that was. That's right. She definitely was pretty aggressive towards the end. Like, I really struggled to. I think this is the C key that I have, or no, I don't think it is. I don't remember what key this is. But when I got the C key for C3, I mean, I really struggled to get over to this C wing because I just kept getting cornered. Yeah, this isn't the right one. I think after I got this, I think the C key is in the library because I remember I looked at A for whatever reason. Because I forgot that there was one key was in the utility rooms, and I just totally forgot that I never got one from the utility, so I started looking through A rooms, which was really stupid. Oh yeah, I started hearing her right above me, and I just was like panicking. I was like, which way? Do I go left or right? Left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right. I just couldn't make up my mind. I was freaking out. I think this is another time I heard her do her. Yeah, there it is. There's that laugh. There's that murderous laugh. Such a awesome laugh. Whoever the VA was did a really cool job with that. But again, this game is definitely on the older end, and I really hate that I'm so late to it. But you know, better late than never, honestly, because this game has still been freaking fun as hell. I love it. 9. I also loved that in this mode, I could hear where she was. I don't know if that was a bug in the Yangire mode, but good God in heaven, it said that you could technically hear them, but I couldn't. They'd made no freaking noise. None. It was impossible to hear them. So maybe I was just dumb. I don't know. I also don't know if the key stealing was actually the right way to do that mode for Yangire mode, but I don't know if there was any other way to get the good ending. That's like, it feels like the only way you could do it, like genuinely. So I'm assuming that that's it. Though granted, I didn't get the achievement for it for some reason. I don't know why. So I don't know if it like bugged out or something, but or if maybe you're supposed to steal the key a different way, but I have no idea what happened. So yeah, I started looking through these rooms for whatever reason. I don't know why I was doing this. Because I had already looked through the other 3 wings and I had already gotten keys from them. So I wasted a lot of time here when I really didn't need to. I should have just moved on to the utility rooms. But after playing the Yangire mode, I made myself so accustomed to avoid those rooms unless absolutely necessary that I guess I had it in my head that I'd already gone through there for some reason. I don't know why, but like after I got this door, I was just like, oh shit, I forgot about the utility rooms. And then I immediately went to the library because I saw the door was open. And I was very lucky here. For some reason I thought that was her, but that was just the poison bomb right there. But I was so lucky here. Again, this like never happens, but I immediately got the key here in this little cupboard here. I was like, oh shit. And this was for C3 or C2, one of those two. And I just really couldn't get over to that wing because the Saiko is just so freaking aggressive. And goddamn was she fast too. Like I could not get away. She just would not let me get to this fucking wing. And it's just annoying. But this is where I definitely started getting impatient, which was really stupid. Yeah, I think she comes down the right stairway. Yeah, and she saw me. I was being really, really impatient at this point because I had been playing this game for super long. Oh boy, that's scared the hell out of me too. I was like, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. Yeah. Because I think it turned around and she hid behind the pillar. And then I was being really stupid. I was like, I could do this. Why not? I'm a big boy. Oh, wait, no, it wasn't here. Just kidding. I think it was this next time around. I was just like, I could do this. Got the blood water because I was trying to distract her. But she had already seen me. She started going. I went this way. And then I went back up the stairway. Tried to start walking so she didn't hear me. But I think she managed to see me at some point. I don't remember. I don't know how she managed to get up here, but she did manage to see me at some point. I think she may have gone up the center stairs somehow. I love that laugh. I love it. It's so good. But she did manage to see me at some point. I think she went up the center stairs and then came down this hall wing. And then I just stupidly, yeah, there she is. I just was stupid like, oh, fuck yeah, I could make this. And then I was just like, oh shit. Cool. But I saw the number was 6 and I kept it in my mind. And boom, right here, I was just like, oh fuck, this is it. It scared the shit out of me. Because it was like, no, if I didn't have the shoes, I'd have been fucked right there. That'd have been it. I was so happy because she was aggressive. Like, she was really on me. I had to loop around the school, otherwise, like, she would stay on me. Like, she was, like, aggressive. There she is. Get stuck on the pillar. That's pretty normal. Of course it is. Like, why wouldn't it be? Here below me, that's when I started getting around the corner, just walking. I was really trying to play it cool at this point because I knew if I was rushing it too much, like, I would really regret it. Because I had gotten way too far to be stupid and lose something like this. And I think I waited in this locker for like 5 minutes. I like walked away to go do something because it's just like, I am not going to risk it. Came out 7896. Boom, got the key. And then as I left, I looked around. She was on the right hallway and I just booked for it. I was just like, hell no, there she is. Bam. I think I blew through my stamina here. I was just like, I don't give a shit. Ah! I did watch the rest of the stories for this, and unfortunately that is the canon ending, and it makes me so fucking sad. But I did it in 37 minutes and 1 second, and that was brutal as hell. So thank you all for watching. I hope you all enjoyed this video, and that was god-awful as hell. I never want to do that again, but I probably will. So this has been MaJerati, and I will see you all in the next one.